Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back. In today's video update here for Helium, we are trading at $5.62. 24-hour volume, we are up 99.34%. Market cap, we're up 19.64%. So heading over to our chart here, I've got 4 time intervals for you. I've got 1 week, 1 day, 2 hours, and 30 minutes here. So starting off here on our weekly chart, we can see that the candlestick itself is comparison, the same body itself from the last week here, but ultimately it did trigger a buy opportunity with our RSI here at 0% and 4% itself. So we are considered to be oversold and a buying opportunity presents itself. But not only that, we are going to break either in an uptrend and retest our 20 MA and an area of resistance I'm going to show you. But most importantly here, we are going to retest the 20 MA and hopefully again get into more of a primary trend of a bullish trend, because when we take a look at our MACD indicator, our lines itself of our signal line and our MACD line is very far away from our 0%. So ultimately the trend itself is a bearish trend until we can get and retest here. Our Bollinger Bands are squeezing in. It does look like they are pinching in here. Again, it is going to show us a breakout in an uptrend. We need to be able to come back and retest this area of $7.30. And then if we can be able to close above it, it is going to give us enough momentum here to come back and retest this area of confluence here around the $8.35. Heading over to our daily chart, you guys, this is really nice to see a small pullback. Now, normally pullbacks obviously is not ideal in essential uptrend or downtrend, but it's not that shallow. So it does show us that there is a lot of momentum in this uptrend itself. As we can see, the price where it is right now is close to the 20 MA. And if we can close above it, we will have a secondary trend of a bull trend itself. Again, not a primary trend, a secondary trend that we're taking a look at. Take a look at the body as well. Of course, today hasn't ended, but I am very optimistic as this is going. However, what may stop us and have a small minor pullback is our RSI at 89% here and 79% of our K line. Essentially, when these two lines cross over in a downtrend here, we are going to essentially be considered overbought and price is going to retrace down. As our fib charts itself, there's not an area of confluence that or an area of convergence that I can technically see. However, if we take a look at some areas where the price had stopped, there is really not an area except for the $4.15. But if we do make that drop itself, it is going to make a very shallow drop. And we're hoping to catch ourselves closer to the golden number here at $4.91 instead of the $4.15 if the RSI drop is extremely hard. If we take a look at our MACD indicator, again, this is signaling that we are more in a bear trend because we are below our 0%. And as the histograms grow, that essentially is what we need to come back and retest our ultimate resistance at $6.29. Heading over to our 2-hour chart, you guys, this is a little bit different. I want to show you. We are making a lot of higher low swing candles, but most importantly, take a look at the bodies compared to the wicks here. A lot of aggression that's happening. A lot of bulls are pushing the price as high and a lot of bears are pushing the price as low to an area of resistance. The body itself is quite small. We've got a lot of what are they called? Shooting star candlesticks itself. And as we are coming up, this is going to be our test here as a resistance line. However, the more times we break a resistance or retest a resistance, we're most likely going to break above it. And then same thing with support here. The more times we hit support, we are going to break above it, below it as well. Here is an area of confluence, you guys, an area of convergence, basically where our two fib charts meet in the middle. They overlap itself at $5.32 here. It is found near the support area. So if we take a look at our RSI and our MACD indicator of signs, if we're able to hold that position. Now, if we take a look again, our RSI, this is beautiful that we saw from our previous candle here to our next candle. We do see a crossover. I would advise to wait until this candlestick has closed excuse me, has closed off to initiate to see if this is indeed a crossover, because essentially sometimes when we wait a little bit too early, it may expand and not give us that opportunity if we do see it here. So once it does close and we do see it does in fact cross over, then most likely we're going to come up and retest this area of $5.91, depending on how the momentum is, because what we see is the momentum is slowing down and an area of resistance if price does reach up to this high target and we see the momentum of our MACD slowing down, most likely we're going to come back down and retest our area of support. If we do see an expansion around this area of our trend line, then we are most likely going to break above it, and our next target here is the $6.07. Heading over to the 30-minute time frame, you guys, we do have an area of convergence with our fib charts here at 50% and 23% at $5.38. So take a look at the indicators I'm using today. Is our RSI and our MACD indicator. It is showing a possible buy opportunity, because if the white line is found on the left hand side as the pink line, then it is going to show us a buying opportunity, meaning helium is not done in a shorter time frame here. Take a look at the area resistance here that we've got just slightly above our 61% of our fib at $5.68. What may actually happen here is we're going to retest this area of resistance as we see the momentum slowing down for our MACD indicator in the red, and may switch over to the green side, especially closer to the resistance line. That is essentially what we need to retest the resistance once again. If we take a look at the previous candlestick itself, it's an engulfing candlestick from the previous one, which shows a lot of buying interest and may bring the price to that area of resistance that we need. Again, 30-minute time frame, wait until it does close to initiate that these two lines have indeed crossed over and we have a buying opportunity. Not only that, but we do want to wait again if we do cross over this 20 MA line, as it is treated as a resistance or a support line. As we take a look at the volume profile off to the side, this blue and yellow nodes here, it doesn't really give us a whole lot of signal where areas of the point of interest is. So honestly, I don't know where price is going to go, because the trend itself is moving fairly fast here for helium. So I think I'm losing my voice. I do apologize, everyone. That is basically wraps up my video in 4 different time frames. Let me know what you guys think down below. I hope my voice sounds good at the moment, but I'll see you guys next time. Bye.